It's been a little over 2 months since Arizona's vertical ID law went into effect. The motivation behind passing this law resulted from previous Arizona IDs being easily counterfeited. By passing this law, state legislators hope that it'll be harder for underage citizens to attain alcohol by using fake IDs or by using hand-me-downs from siblings or friends. But how has it affected local businesses like the ones on Mill Avenue in Tempe?
Hundreds of patrons flock to the bar Q Club on Mill Avenue each week, but not everyone can get in.
I would say this law has helped us by eliminating a lot of the fake IDs that are being passed on through families, like brother to brother and friends that look like each other, because now the MVD has started punching holes in the IDs and cutting them.
However, there is a grace period. Arizona resident Andrea Aguayo, who turned 21 tonight, will be able to use her vertical ID for 30 days after her 21st birthday. After that, it will no longer be an acceptable form of identification, and she will have to get it changed to a horizontal one. Though the vertical ID law may have deterred lookalikes from sharing old IDs, there has been some unintended consequences since this law went into effect. For example, this vertical California ID is completely real and a perfectly acceptable form of identification in California. However, now it can no longer be accepted in Arizona. With their hands tied, businesses now have to turn away customers, even if they are in fact 21 or older, as long as they are toting a vertical ID.
We have to turn away everybody with vertical IDs, so we've actually lost quite a bit of business having to turn so many people away, especially for like California games. When people come out here at the UCLA game, we turned away probably a couple $1,000s worth of business because of the vertical IDs.
These bars on Mill have experienced both the good and the bad as a result of this law being passed. However, as time goes on, we'll be able to better decipher whether or not this law was more of a hassle or a help to local businesses. For Cronkite News, I'm Taya Vitek.